What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News.
Last week's episode of Married to Medicine was pretty tough to watch. But we all make mistakes. We say we're sorry and we move on. We're friends. So why don't you watch, before passing judgment, tonight's episode of Married to Medicine. I promise you will not be disappointed. Come on, guys. Turn it on. Married to Medicine.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, this person man lost. Okay, keep trying. Y'all will get that baby girl. It is never too late. So sorry, Toya. Sorry for your loss. Okay, praying for you. Toya, I am so sorry for your loss. You are my favorite. Okay, I'm so sorry for your loss, hon. Okay, Toya, I'm sorry for your loss and appreciate your strength to share your story. Prayers for you and your family. You're one of my faves on the show. I'm so sorry, pray, but know that God is good and you will be blessed again with your baby girl. Mark my words, 2020, y'all will have your baby girl, okay? Hi, Toya. I have to say I also went through a miscarriage this past month by almost the same time as you did, and I feel your pain. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Take care of your heart and your soul, okay? So it's nothing but, positive comments and people praying for Toya. Toya, you made me laugh and cry tonight. Your reaction to quiet at the tea table. But bless you and Dr. Eugene, praying for you. Of course, I know your pain, okay? Toya, you are so strong and beautiful. You are amazing. And God promise is still yes and amen, okay? So people are just here sending Toya and her family some love. And I'm sure these are the same comments on Dr. Eugene's page. So I don't have to go to his page and read those comments. It's always sad to start the video like this. But, I'm praying for Toya and her family. See, you never know what people are going through. I guarantee you right now, I would give anything to see the reaction on Contessa's face when she found out that Toya had a miscarriage and you over there calling her husband the biggest B word and just doing too much. You never know what people are going through, Now, I will say the producers are very shady. How you gonna show a clip of Simone talking about someone having chlamydia and taking certain pills and cut right into Toya sitting on there, Simone talking about, okay, so did everything come out? Of course I knew it wasn't Toya, but I'm still saying the producers are still shady for that transition, okay? And so I'm praying for Toya and her family. It's nice to see that Simone was there for her, okay? Now, this is what I said last week about this whole Simone and Heavenly situation. This is what I said. Simone knew exactly what she was doing. She told Heavenly her business because she knew what Heavenly was going to do. This is all a plan. What, out of nowhere, your husband is on Twitter? So your husband go on Twitter, then Heavenly claps back, boom. Someone have a storyline right there. Now she have an issue with Heavenly. Now we're gonna see her and Heavenly shoot a few scenes about Heavenly talking about her husband not having the job. There you go. Check, bag, everything secure. We're not stupid. We know what's going on. That was all planned, whatever. But I'm just saying, let's just say it wasn't planned and she was just having a conversation. She truly trusted Heavenly. Come on, man. These girls are your co-workers. You see how Heavenly talk about people and talk to people. That's the last person you would talk to. Don't you have Dr. Jackie to talk to you about that? That's why I'm saying this is a storyline. Because you have Jackie to call and talk to you about that. You have other people to call and talk to. Heavenly? You chose Heavenly? Girl, bye. Also, choosing Heavenly was perfect because if you think about it, this is what Heavenly been doing forever since she's been on the show. Pick fights with Mariah and other people on the show so that way the cameras stay out of her marriage and her business, okay? I'm not going to exploit my marriage. I want my marriage to last. So I'm going to just pick a fight. Mariah wants this show to be successful. She wants this show to have season after season. So of course, she's not going to ignore me. She's going to feed right into what I say or do to her. And there you go. There's my storyline. So Simone was like, listen, I've already exploited my marriage. I've already went on the verge of getting a divorce and did all that stuff. I'm not doing it anymore. So I'm going to have a fight with Quad, okay, and a fight with Heavenly, and wherever else I can find to have a fight and leave my happy and healthy family alone. I'm not exploiting them anymore. I'm basically taking the play out of Heavenly's book. Heavenly touch you well, Simone, okay? Bye with that storyline. Now let's talk about Contessa. Okay, I was going to start with her, but I didn't want to end the video on the sad notes. I wanted to address the important situation first with Toya and her family. But this is my thing, Contessa. You and your family, I don't know how many years they've been living in their house, okay, but you've built a home. Meaning, I'm not saying they built that house literally. I'm just saying you've made a home in wherever they stay. Your children made friends. Like, this is their stability. And you want your husband to leave his job, go find a new job in Nashville, uproot the kids from school, change their entire routine to go to a completely different state and start over. Like, come on now, okay? You chose to change your careers. So yes, you go ahead and do that, and I'm going to stay here with the kids and provide stability. But not only is her husband doing all of that, he's also working, okay? This is my thing. When you walk through the door, I understand this is a show, Contessa can't scream at Toya all the time. She have to, have a storyline. You know what I'm saying? Something got to be going on. So I get it. So whether this is real or fake, since it's on our TV screen, then I'm going to see it as real. When you walk through the door, okay, you say thank you. Thank you. Even if things look a mess, you say thank you. Yes, he's a dad. Yes, what he's doing is what you're supposed to do as a father. No one needs to give you a cookie for helping your kids with their homework, taking them to school, and being a dad. I get that. However, he's doing everything by himself because his wife is not there. So as a wife, when you walk in the house, before you start criticizing, you say thank you to your husband. Now, I don't know if they had a long conversation and Bravo was like, boring, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and cut to the juicy part. You never know, okay? But since Bravo cut to the juicy part and did not show anything else, and I'm going to focus on that. Walk in the house, hug the kids, go over, kiss your husband, tell him thank you for everything that he's doing. That was wrong, Contessa. You see, when you know how to play the game, you and your spouse sit down before the TV cameras even come. Baby, this is our game plan. We need this extra check and exposure. So I'm going to go back to school, okay? And you're going to come in some scenes and get mad at me and pretend like, we mad, all right? And we're going to get this storyline, get this check. But understand now, we just pretending. You know how couples do the fake pranks on YouTube sometimes? Yeah. Make it look real. By the end of the day, I love you. I ain't going nowhere. You need to appreciate what your husband is doing. To come in the house and start exactly at him shaking exactly. I agree, that was wrong. He's doing his best. That's exactly what I said. So there was a lot of comments about Contessa. She received a lot of backlash, and you might also hear me read some later on in the video, but let me just quickly jump in because she did post this picture on social media and she wrote, okay y'all, damn, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and one huge one is failing to show my appreciation and adoration for my soulmate. She tagged her husband. He's the best man I know, but what is real marriage is we don't always agree, are not always connected, and Marriage is not a game. You can watch us evolve and grow, and feel free to call me out. Only a fool despises correction. The great thing about reality TV is my mistakes are immortalized, and despite what I tell, she tagged her husband again. I'm not always right. I'm learning as I grow. I love and appreciate you and husband, lover, friend, and go ahead and read the hashtag, okay? And of course, you have Dr. Simone in the comment, gorgeous, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. Great shot anyhow. And then she responded, "You are saying this because we've been besties since childhood, and you love me." I mean, they're on a reality show, okay? People will always have an opinion. They can choose to respond or not, and she's choosing to respond. So there it is, all right? So now let's go ahead and move on into the whole situation with Quad and Dr. Simone. Quad don't take a page out of Phaedra Park's book, okay? Do you guys remember? Phaedra Parks hugged it out with Kenya Moore. They prayed together. They went to Detroit together and did the whole charity thing. Everything was cool. Her ex-husband was in jail. She didn't have a boyfriend publicly because she wanted to pretend that, she's this woman of God. And until her divorce was finalized, she wasn't going to date. Even though behind the scenes, she was dating because she lied so much. The show was like, okay, we get it. You and Portia are friends, but this is getting old. If you're going to come back, we're going to need something to spice up your storyline because you got nothing. You're going to get a boyfriend, like something. You got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Candy ain't giving you no life. And you basically just here. So what did Phaedra do? I'm going to get thick mad all over again and rehash old situations and lies that Kenya Moore and I have already buried. Why don't have no storyline? Dr. G is not there no more for her to yell at. All of her stories with everybody's like years ago. Nobody cares. So she's just basically hanging by a thread in the group. She really don't have nothing going on. Even though Simone got her storyline through Heavenly, Simone was like, I'm not about to be your storyline. No. Listen. So Simone got up and left, and I'm glad she did. Like, girl, when Simone was like, bye, I was like, oh, I felt that. Contessa is messy. Okay, since we're talking about Quad, let's talk about it. She's so messy. Quad described what she was looking for in a man and also his what, okay? And she said that, she wants a man with a long and hard ... She never said her husband didn't have that. Here comes Contessa. If Dr. G didn't have it, girl, why is that even your concern? Why are you even mentioning his name? Like, why? She never said that. And poor Dr. G, he's not even on the show to defend himself. I'm just like, and then when Dr. G claps back or someone come for her, then she gonna say, stay out of women business. Well, why are you even mentioning that man's name? The girl never ever said her ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband didn't have any of that. She just said that's what she was looking for. Even if that's what she was hinting, let her be the one to say, you were not the one in the marriage. Messy. Ugh. That's what the show is about, being messy. Now, Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie always start mess. Okay, she will start the mess. Okay? And then hide her hand and be like, oh, I didn't mean to. Did I do that? Oh, let me go ahead and put together this event and bring in a mediator because I didn't start nothing. Girl, bye. I went on Twitter and got some hilarious tweets that I want to end the video with. So let me just do a quick rundown. I realized that the video that I recorded last night, it was just too long and I was dragging. So let me just quickly end this portion and end the video, okay? The fact that Quad, showed up late, of course, and then did not apologize, and then, tried to bring up something from over a year ago that after the show ended, she could have picked up the phone, called Simone, and discussed. I just feel like, at this point, she's just reaching and, pulling her straws at this point to stay on the show. So I'm glad that Simone got up and left. The fact that Heavenly, from the hair color to the same shoes and the same jewelry, and yet she still want to behave like Mariah doesn't exist is hilarious to me. I mean, the girl even said Mariah reminded her of the sister that she doesn't get along with. So yes, girl, whatever. I know Mariah was like, Hayden, I wanted to wear the red. But Aiden was right though. If you're going for like a peaceful situation, some people interpret red as, red means you're coming for blood, whatever the case might be. Of course not. Red means other things. Red means love and all of that as well. But, he chose blue, the peaceful color. And, the show is messy. I don't believe it was a coincidence. That show did that. We're not stupid. So that's that. So Heavenly, stop doing that. You you are a secret admirer of Mariah, okay? And the moment with her daughter was cute, getting the nails done, having certain conversations, that was cute. Like the Jackie, people are calling her snake, passive aggressive. She's one of those people that do things and then hide her hand. I mean, the fact that she started the mess, but yet let me go ahead and, do a party and, make myself look good again and elevate myself and behave like I'm bringing a group together when I'm just going to bring these ladies together in hopes they drag each other while I sit back and look like I'm the put together one. I'm like, okay. Like, I don't spend time on Dr. Jackie because I see right through her. She could have also brought up what Mariah said about Quad, right? None of them have said anything about it. No one brought it up. No one repeated anything about Quad allegedly sleeping with Mariah's sister husband. But for some reason, oh yes, let's talk about someone doing drugs. Yes, let's repeat that. Have you heard them repeat it, what Mariah said about Quad? No. So they know exactly what they're doing. And I don't care that they're on a show, they're making money, all of that. It's like, don't forget that this woman right here brought all of you on this show. But anyways, I digress. Let's keep going. And so that's that about that event. Now let's go ahead and get into these Twitter's situation. So this first person wrote, so we're not going to say nothing about this wig Quad has on, okay? If you click on it, we can't say something every week. It's so wrong. Quad comes in late and brings up some crap from a year ago. She is definitely an actress. She flipped on Simone and then had the nerve to call her a liar when she walks out, shaking my head. Did Contessa really say her husband thinks she the maid? Isn't he the primary caretaker while she's gone on her venture? She reaching out. I can't with her. Pose. Love that show. So this one had me in tears. Here comes Quad with the bleeping dramatics. So true. Oh man, so true. She is so dramatic. Yes, so true. Dr. Jackie acting as if what she said about Mariah is not damaging. We all know repeating a rumor is the same as starting it, but she wants to play Gandhi with her passive-aggressive bleep. Exactly. We already know what happened on another show with someone repeating a rumor, However, the person who said it was fired and the person who repeated stayed on the show. However, they decided to keep the person who said something that was so damaging as if nothing happened. But like I said, as long as it doesn't involve the producers or does not make the show or is not going to affect Bravo, the network, they don't care. Like I said, the ladies can drag each other and do whatever, as they won't care. The ratings gonna go up and they're laughing all the way to the bank. They only care if they feel like they are in jeopardy. And had Quad said something that the producers told her or something along those lines, she wouldn't be there. But because she's damaging another black woman and saying, oh, she did A, B, and C, she won't let what Mariah said years ago go. And that's just it. Mariah did not come for her in a negative way. Mariah, they were talking about a situation, right? And Mariah said to Jackie, you won't understand because you're not a mother. She wasn't being malicious. She was just being honest. You've never been a mother. Jackie, who's a 2-time breast cancer survivor, felt like, ouch, why would you say that to me? I wanted to be a mother. I couldn't, become a mother because of my circumstances. And she took that as if Mariah was insulting her, coming for her not being a mother. And it was nothing like that. She was just literally saying, it's true. Jackie, you are not a mother. And so you can't have this conversation about mothers and their children when you're not one. But I completely understand it's a sensitive subject. When Mariah said it, she felt bad. She apologized. She had a conversation with Jackie. But Lord, Jackie would not let that situation go. And it happened years ago. But yet, she's the queen of telling people let it go. And, creating tea parties for people to come and talk about things and move on. But she won't let it go. That's the hatred right there from Mariah. And it's from years ago. I know Contessa didn't have the nerve to walk in and talk ish when she hasn't been around to help. These reactions are killing me. Contessa really tried it. Her man made a steak dinner and had the kids' homework done and bed ready, and she came in with McDonald's and complaints? Exactly. Quad seems like an exhausting friend. Contessa man at home cooking steaks, and she picking up McDonald's. Since when did Contessa start calling her husband daddy? When Quad finally finishes her rehearsed monologue. Yeah, that's stupid. Reactions. That is so true. Oh, she's so dramatic. Oh, Rose. Ooh. Cecil clapping back on Twitter. If you think I'm mad about someone saying for me to come pressure wash their house because I didn't have a job while I made more money than most folks on the show, severance. Exactly. Okay, when you've been working for long with those big companies and they lay you off, you're getting a nice severance package that you can live up for a while, okay? So they were good. Like I said, someone was just trying to find a storyline to keep them on the show. That's all, and it worked. It's going to work for a few episodes, and then next season, they have to find something else. As you can clearly see, now they're in Contessa's home and her marriage and all of that. That's why I said Heavenly keeps picking fight with the ladies, because she don't want people in her marriage and in her business, and that's why. It's going to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.